Okay, so now we're looking at question 6 on the paper. Which is a this mid-ordinate rule question. But first of all, it's asking you to sketch this curve, the curve of cosec x between 0 and pi. You can think about this as 1 over the curve of sine x. I guess you've got the curve of sine x. Let's just do the curve of sine x between 0 and pi is going to be something like that. There's 1 here. And now this is sine x, and we want a curve of cosec x. Now it's going to be 1 over that. Cosec x is 1 over sine x. So we've got to think about what the values are going to be. Well, at this point here on the sine graph, it's 0. So at 0 over here, it's going to be 1 over 0. So that's going to be infinity up here. It's going to be coming down from infinity. And here, the value is 1. Value on the sine graph is 1 at pi over 2. So on cosec, it's going to be 1 divided by 1. So it's going to be 1 here. So at pi over 2. It's going to be 1. And then at pi over here, again it's 0 on the sine graph over here, so it would be infinity over there. So it's looking something like that. That cutting at 1. So this is pi over 2 and 1. Yeah. So there's your sketch. And we're using the mid-ordinate rule, and we want to find an estimate for 0.5, between 0.5 and 0.1 for cosec x, and we want 4 strips. Okay, so we want to pick x values. X1 is going to be 0.1. X2 is going to be 0.2, x3 is going to be 0.3, x4 is going to be 0.4, x5 is going to be 0.5. These are going to be the ordinates for the edges of the strips. But you're doing the mid-ordinate rule, so we want x3 over 2 is going to be, we're going to be using these values, the middle values, the middle of the strips. So this is 0.15. 0.25, and 0.35, and finally, let's move this down a little bit. X is 9 over 2 is going to be 0.45, and we use these x values to get the corresponding y values. So the y values we're going to be using, we're going to put the value of 0.15 as the x value into cosec. And when you do that, you get a y value of 6.692. And when you put in 0.25, you're going to get a y value of 4.042. When you put in 0.35, you get 2.916, and when you put in 0.45, you're going to get 2.299. And the mid-ordinate rule is or the estimation for the approximation, sorry, for this. Sorry, just put a dx there. Is going to be the width of the, or the height of the width of the strips. In this case, the width of the strips is 0.1. Just multiplied by all our y values. So it's 0.1 times 6.692 plus 4.042 plus 2.916 plus 2.299 1.99. We just do that, and we come out with 1.59, and that's your approximation. This was the H here. Okay, so that's question 6 done.